Well, hey everybody, today is Thursday the 18th, April, the year is 2024. Look at this. Keep from bargaining, I don't know that word, bragging, almost like Huggins, but it's got a G. It's not the whistle pulling the train. Keep from bragging. That's got a G, bragging. That must be bragging. Well, that's a good one for me to hear, because some people think that I brag a little too much about things. While we're doing it, let's just look at this side. If it goes without saying, don't repeat it. Now that right there is words of wisdom, because that's gossip. And Emily Limley taught me within the first week of me finding her and her finding me 2 days after August 17th, 2003. That was her, kind of like her first lesson. Don't entertain gossip about anyone, no matter who it is. She said gossip was cruel as a grave, and it didn't gain you 1 ounce of peace. She also said something about it was like a brownie. Once you ate one, you had to have another. Once you ate one of them chocolate ones with ice cream and peanuts, it was on. You had to hear the whole story. That's for you young people out there that's in high school and college, working your first few jobs. Don't entertain gossip. It will do you absolutely no good. Look, the sun was completely out when I left. I went to a meeting today at the courthouse where they were talking about that battery storage facility. And it did not pass. They do not. Big truck was coming by, so I stopped, but they do not want that kind of technology that's really been not proven yet here. There was a lot of reasons. I'll have some video. I can show you the highlights.
Yeah, just wanted to kind of clear the air on that. That we're not just going and flipping things. We're coming to you to, we're going to be a part of the project, and you guys can.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you do with the batteries when they need recycled? And I ask this question because in my hometown of Viburnum, Missouri, which is about 3 hours from here, they have a battery recycling center, and it is horrible. The community hates it. It smells from 10-mile radius, and it's terrible. So I want to know where your batteries are going to go when they need recycled.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'd be there's going to be a landfill that we're going to need to find in the area. I mean, we're not going to.
It was at this moment that he knew.
No, that's a completely valid question. It's something that the whole industry is looking at right now, right? All these projects that are coming online are coming online in the past couple years. They haven't reached the end of their life, so those are going to be 20 years from now. That are.
But you're just 5 years. You're saying one answer.
Sorry, do you want me to try to answer as best as I can?
Yeah, let's answer the question.
Yeah. So, I'm happy to hear a response. I'm not trying to fight you here. I'm just trying to help you, give you the information that I have and answer the question as best as I can for you. So part of NFPA 55 is a decommissioning plan. So within that decommissioning plan, we list out how we're going to be recycling these batteries. There's companies all over the country right now that are looking into battery recycling and how that's going to be done. If there's not a we're not building a battery recycling plant. So if you're worried about a battery recycling plant being in your guys' community, that we're not going to be building that. So that's not a concern there.
And then I'll put up the county video as a link to where they streamed it live. And then as it goes into archive, I'll give you that link. It'll be well listening to the whole thing and even backing up and checking out all of the meetings that's been taking place in the county and the city. The people are awakening to the fact that they want the facts. That's part of it. Not that anybody has ever done anything wrong in the county or the city. It's just that you've been dealing with people that were led like sheep and didn't ask no questions. The Great Awakening is illuminating people's ability to start asking questions. And it comes from their heart. It comes from their wisdom that their Father is giving them at this time, because things are going to get critical all over the world. But here in Ozark, Missouri, the people that I'm talking to, we want to minimize any type of chaos, confusion, distrust. We want to know when the WHO says they have rights over our physical body to tell us to take a medicine. We want to be able to ask our congressmen and our senators and our people from Missouri all the way down from the county to the city to think about it. And if they don't think about it, then as a community of people, we will give them thousands and thousands and thousands of reasons to think about it. Our God-given rights should not be taken away by people in another country that claim that they have authority over us. I think a king tried that, and it didn't work out so good for him. But it cost a bunch of good lives, and a good document came out of it. So, enough said about that. As time goes on, this is just the beginning of the awakening of consciousness. This is just the beginning of people starting to ask good questions about what really goes on in local government, state government, and of course the national government of the United States. Not the corporation. I'm not intermingling with that. That's got to come down. And corporation was wrongly given to us, the Act of 1871. And as people wake up, we will be able to remove that and have in the right words that give us life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to have to get back before it starts raining. I am not dressed for rain. I might melt. Y'all have a good one. I love you. Keep coming back to my channel. Smash that like button.